Where you at, Berto?
Red pill is finally dead. Let's get right into the video, man. What's going on? No, not Andrew Tate. No, we love Andrew Tate.
Charlie, I just think honestly you're too stupid to understand them.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You like sniz. Shut the f up, man.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your mouth. It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay.
on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
I f with Ashton Hall though. Is Ashton Hall a red pill? What the hell
I
is
am a
DJ
goddamn
Khaled?
alpha male. Yes, I said it, alpha male. I don't care if you think that's toxic.
People look at me as soon as I walk in and they're like, who is this guy?
Yeah, they are. Like, who the f is this guy? Like, you guys know when you're like, who is this guy? What does he got going on? Who does he think he is? Bro, I'm too old to be having hiccups, bro. I'm 29 years old. Grown ass man having hiccups. Goddamn shame. That just pissed me off. Ruined my whole mood.
I look like I'm going to hurt somebody.
You do
No, you
not
look like a bitch.
have to accept her rejection.
It's no secret that the red pill movement is pretty much in the grave at this point. And
What
to
up,
be
brother?
honest, I'm glad. YouTube needs to be cleansed 40 days and 40 nights of this madness. Between needing to make enough money to feed 10 families in the Philippines, needing to be void of all emotion, and needing to pack freezer meat the size of the Eiffel Tower, I don't know which way is up anymore. It's safe to say the red pill movement doesn't need any introduction. But if you don't know, it's about personal awakening and learning the truth about what life is outside of what's considered the Matrix. I'm sure red pill connoisseurs punching the air and yelling at me about that explanation, but without all the extra fluff, that's pretty much what it is. Get over it. My first introduction to the red pill was VH1's The Pickup Artist, which was probably everyone's first introduction without them even realizing it. If you
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
had your own
Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
Is this a scam, Berto? What is this?
well, look at this guy and this guy. All people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
TV and the only thing your parents were worried about you watching was HBO after 12 a.m. for obvious reasons. Your only other choice is to get that same hit of dopamine were Girls Gone Wild commercials. VH1, MTV, BET, Uncut, and Tila Tequila on Howard Stern. Howard Stern was the first Adam 22, come to think of it. God, I need to get baptized again, bro. So anyway, The Pickup Artist. The Pickup Artist was my first introduction to red pill content, being a middle schooler. The purpose of the show was to help men find success in cold approaching women. Harmless in the grand scheme of things. Fast forward to more current times, the red pill looks very, very different. In the worst way possible. It went from peacocking, building your confidence, and at least having to actually approach women in person, to men providing sound advice to other men about improving themselves to whatever the hell this is.
Guys who know me know I've talked about penis pumps for a while.
Yo, bro. Penis pumps, gang. Listen, brothers. Listen. I'm not gonna lie. If you think that penis pumps is what's gonna make your Johnson get bigger, bro, I need you to sit down, pick up a Bible, and speak to God. Relax. Relax.
So I'm here on YouTube, guys. This is not even FitX Talks. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth about penis pumps. It's creating a vacuum that pumps blood.
Oh my God, that just sounds terrible.
Through negative pressure to your junk.
Oh!
It's not get complicated. That's all penis pumps do. Do penis pumps work? Yes and no.
How many inches does my junk need to be considered a man?
Minimum 7 inches. Every single man can get his wee-wee.
This clip is famous at this point. Every time this nigga pops up on the screen, they're gonna make fun of him about this forever because it's just so ridiculous. Guys, I don't know. But as far as I do know, you cannot grow your Johnson. There's nothing, like, it's not fucking the Looney Tunes world where you can, literally use a pump and fucking stretch it out. No, bro. Oh my God. Oh, just even the thought of that is making me cringe, making my body feel weird. Yeah, bro. Guys, get in the gym, find some natural, keyword, natural ways of upping your testosterone and, work with what you got. I've heard that some ladies say it's not the size, it's the way, it's how you know how to use it. It's how you use it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was blessed with different situations, some situations smaller than others, but I guarantee you there's some small dick, shrimp dick nigga out there that's fucking somebody's wife. All right? So relax. Enough with the pumps, enough with the pills, enough with the, I know some of y'all be on Lagooner sites and they have the little thing in the corner that says, take this, make your thing grow 12 inches. Chances are that's just going to make your shit deflate -7. Okay? Guys, lock in.
7 inches. If you're 5 inches, bro, you better start working on that shit today. Because the thing about women is they will tolerate it, but they prefer better. Women don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to tell you, yo, baby, I can barely feel when you're inside it. It don't have to be 12 inches, but you can be at least 7 and above. You want your girl coming back for more. You want to be hitting that spot every time.
You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom.
Let's take you, for example, and me. And we both pull up and we...
Nigga, I don't care if you pulled up in a goddamn Bugatti. You could never take my hoe. Ever. Ever. Look at you. I literally can break you in half. Pause. But nigga, I don't give a fuck if you pulled up in a Bugatti with billions and millions of dollars. There is no chance my girl would ever go for you. Matter of fact, if she did go, it's because we planned it. We planned it. I'm allowing her to go to rob you and bring the money home to me.
You go to your girl. Odds are I'm gonna take that.
Why am I so toxic today?
If you compared me to you, you're not gonna win that battle. So the next time you think that your girl's on lock, I got the keys to the castle, mother.
Penis.
Nigga looks like he recorded that in his mom's backyard.
Pumps.
A far cry from what it was, and to be honest, it's the biggest display of insecurity I've ever seen on or off the fucking internet. It seems as if it's focused on being as intimidating as possible, having the baddest arm candy money could buy, and just being this mythical Herculean alpha male. The concept of being an alpha male is not even a real thing in the first place. It was popularized by David Metch, who co-opted the term from Swiss wolf expert and ethologist Rudolf Schenkel, who first introduced the term in 1947. And since then, David Metch himself has debunked this concept.
The term alpha isn't really accurate when describing most of the leaders of wolf packs because the term implies that the wolves fought and competed strongly to get to the top of the pack. In actuality, the way they get there is merely by mating with a member of the opposite sex, producing a bunch of offspring, which are the rest of the pack then, and becoming the natural leaders that way, just like with a pair of humans producing a family.
There's phases of this red pill journey that men go through. You have your vulnerability phase, where you are binging the content and fully immersing yourself in everything that is red pill. The radicalization phase, where you're now obsessed with the content, and more often than not, it's manifesting through your actions, the way you talk, or like this.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead. That's okay?
Hey, bro, calm down. Relax. Take a chill pill.
Who said that to you here? Nobody. Women in general have said it on dating sites.
Oh my God. Bro, what is wrong with people? It just genuinely concerns me that we walk the same earth with people like this.
Think I'm making that up? Everywhere I go, I get the same smirk with the biting lip.
Y'all like bodybuilders?
Bodybuilders? Yeah. I like skinny, scrawny guys.
How about multimillionaires? How about ages and thick? How about talented? How about loving and respectful? And I run a 6-minute mile. My testimony, I'm nothing but pure, and I ask you if you want to be in the YouTube channel. And you like scrawny.
And the last phase of the red pill journey.
Just imagine just literally walking around stroking your own shit. Like, bro, that's got to be the corniest shit. Holy. She said what she likes, and the nigga just pulls his shit out, just starts stroking his own shit, because nobody's fucking with him. Holy.
Is the individual deciding to leave the red pill, reevaluating everything they previously learned. The problem is, some men don't make it to this phase, and they end up being stuck and obsessed with the content they consume. Or, if you're a content creator and you've built your following around phase 2, it's not easy to transition your content. And more often than not, it's too late, because a lot of these content creators in this space have damaged their reputation beyond repair. So if you're following along here, they enter in phase 1, transition to phase 2, fuck up their reputation. They know their reputation is fucked, so now the only thing they have left to do is grift and sell you a course about how to be an alpha male, which prevents them from entering phase 3. Because once phase 3 starts, the following might leave, the views might drop, and now you're putting fries in the bag, which, according to alpha male and red pill ideology, is not so alpha. So unless you rebrand yourself, you're now stuck in this cycle of cosplaying Vince McMahon. There's a lot of reasons why this content is popular in the first place. Men not having success in the dating market, men not feeling respected by women, a lack of a mentor in their life, or just difficulty navigating who they think they need to be as a man. For some men, it's just simple as they're just scared of rejection. Or they've internalized how other men have been rejected. I am married now.
This is something that is actually big. Like, I think too many people on the internet adopt problems that they aren't actually having in their life. A lot of y'all will be scrolling and somebody will say something that, you know, might be unique to them, might be going on in their world, you know, might honestly be something that they are dealing with. And then you watch it and, you know, you have to realize that there's a difference between understanding and relating to the situation and being like, damn, I went through that. You know, that sounds like something that I'm struggling with. Or just straight up feeling bad for that person. Like, oh, I'm sorry you went through that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's your reality. And it's kind of crazy to see how many people will adopt other people's problems when they don't even have those issues in their real life. You guys, like, and it's an emotional thing. Like, so, you know, even me as a human being, you know, even me as a human being, obviously. Even me as a man, that's what I meant to say. Oh my God, I'm tripping. Sometimes I'll catch myself, you know, doom scrolling and come across something that, you know, motivates me or makes me feel some type of way emotionally, where like now I get off of there and I'm affected by it. Like I'm thinking like, damn, like what about this? What about this? And I'm almost start injecting other people's issues and other people's problems and thoughts and other people's insecurities into my life, when it's like, hold on, man. 2 seconds ago, I wasn't even thinking about that bullshit. Like, I'm good. And, you know, there's pros and cons to that. There's pros and cons to that because sometimes, you know, shit can motivate you in the right way to be better. But, You have to be careful, bro, about protecting your peace and the content that you're consuming, because, bro, sometimes y'all are literally making problems that you didn't even have.
But I thank God there was no cameras when I was shooting my shots, bro, because I have air ball. But that leads them to say things like, a woman will never love you for you, or the average man doesn't have a chance, which I don't agree with, because you can go to any mall, shopping outlet, inexpensive dinner spot, park, whatever, and see happy couples there walking, holding hands, having a great time. Yeah. So I chalk that up to certain men just being chronically online. And I'm specifically focused on some of the Red Pill's views on women here, because a lot of the content is created with the end goal in mind of helping a man get the woman he desires. And that's what it comes down to. Cheeks. Just cheeks. And it does this by putting men on a path to be high value. And on top of that, unfortunately, a lot of men tie their self-worth to the quality of woman that they could attract or lack thereof. They can have a great career, a support system, etc., and still feel worthless or lonely because they lack an intimate connection with a woman. How things are today with social media constantly telling you you're not working hard enough, you're not making enough money to support some unrealistic lifestyle, you don't look good enough, it's pretty easy to understand why a lot of men and women are mentally checked out. This depression for men sometimes evolves into an us versus them mentality. Hating.
Yeah, don't adopt that. Again, as a man, if you have a us versus them, meaning that you don't fuck with women, just say you're gay, brother. Just say it. Accept it. You like other men. Okay? We're all about the ladies over here.
Women without realizing they hate women, being abusive, saying all women are hoes, or for some of us, throwing dick around everywhere. Dating apps like Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble, which are all primarily made up of men, have made it easy to window shop dating options and just swipe into the void. Corn is super accessible now, with Twitter and Instagram being the main facilitators. Just pick your favorite female influencer and there's a 50% chance there's an OnlyFans link in her bio, or she's been to Dubai. Before I got off of Twitter, I would have to hide my phone in public when I was scrolling just in case anything popped up.
Yeah, I don't even open Twitter anymore, bro. I don't even open Twitter anymore. Twitter's GG's. Honestly, I've been using Threads, bro. I don't know if you guys know what that is. The Instagram, Twitter, it's a lot more calm. It's a lot more tame. And I know it's not as popping, but Twitter is just completely like chop cheese gang. You cannot scroll without them being bullshit on your fucking feed. And you know what's the worst about Twitter, bro? The way Twitter works is by people retweeting shit. So it be your own people, man. It be your own people that you follow and retweeting this bullshit, degenerate shit onto your feed, gang. Oh my God.
But this leads to men being addicted to corn, having their perception of women altered dramatically, and in men under the age of 40 and as young as 20 suffering from ED. What I'm getting at here is having too many decisions at your disposal.
ED? What's ED?
Can lead to decision fatigue. And as humans, we're naturally wired to go toward the path of least resistance. And this is part of the reason why things have gotten so bad and why the red pill has been pushed to the forefront, or was pushed to the forefront at this point. And in my opinion, it's created this open gender war between both sides, with some women saying, men ain't shit. Men need to be providers. My money is my money and his money is our money. To men
yeah, that is also red flag.
Saying women need to be more traditional. Women need to quit begging. They need to cook, clean, slop, top, drop, open up shop. You get the idea. Some men said, fuck it, I'ma just go overseas. Which, that's just sex tourism, and that's a topic for another day.
I've said this before, bro. If you feel like it's gonna be better for you to, one, buy a plane ticket, that's expensive as fuck. Well, you're gonna spend at least $400, $500, $600 just to go overseas. Then you need an Airbnb. Boom. Now you know the $200 in the hole. Now we talking about $700, $800. You gotta eat. So boom. Let's say you're there for a few days. You know that's another couple $100. So you're looking at almost $1,000 just so you can go get some easy cooch overseas. I mean, bro, that sounds like paying for puss for me. That sounds like paying for puss to me, man. At that point, you might as well just walk down the street and hand one of them hoes walking around a couple $100 and your shit gonna burn off. I mean, shit, you don't know what them hoes in overseas doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not condoning either or, but you gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars just so you can feel something? Come on, man. It's a damn shame, brother.
This combination of things has created this extreme gamification of dating, and it's made way for red pill or red pill adjacent content creators to make a living off of giving men bad advice.
How to get yourself out of a drought if you're super down bad. This is the last resort.
Boy.
So you're going to want to search for the registered offenders that's near you. I know it sounds crazy, but you're going to keep searching until you find the girl that you want. I will block out her face, but she's an offender, so I don't really care. But after you find who you want, you want to search them up on Facebook.
Do not be vulnerable with women.
But you've never been in love.
Women
Scam likely is crazy for that, Ron.
are not built to handle masculine problems.
Look at this guy. He literally looks like a dork, bro. You know, another thing that I tell you guys, and you know, it's Myron, so I don't give a fuck about being a little bit more of a bully in this scenario. But, bro, don't take advice from people that don't look anything like what you want your end goal to look like, bro. Look at his swag. Look at the way he's dressed. Look at the way his face looks. This is y'all alpha male king. This is peak physique. This is peak fashion, peak swag. Is this y'all king? Is this what is when you close your eyes and envision yourself as an alpha male? Is this what you see?
Vulnerable with a woman is some of the worst advice.
What are these shoes? This nigga looks like he came straight out of fucking Leprechaun City.
That modern day women give to men, because if I sit there and I cry to you, oh my god, my life is hard, blah, 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 you might sit there and console me for a bit, but deep down you're like, you fucking bitch.
A woman's biggest weakness, the key thing in any man to woman relationship, is to keep her chasing for your validation. And the honest truth is, it takes a certain level of game to keep her interest level high.
Do you have this game, brother? Are you familiar in this game?
In you. And the best way to do this is through uncertainty. Uncertainty is a woman's weak spot. It's pretty much the opposite of validation.
So when you quit raging and you make it to phase 3, what does that look like?
I've watched almost every single podcast you ever did for about a year and a half.
God damn, nigga. Glazing that nigga.
So much so that I bought into a lot of the things that you said. And for about 2 years, it led me astray and significantly damaged my personal life, including relationships.
How did it lead you astray?
Well, you told me to go sleep with a bunch of women and date multiple women at the same time, which I did. And it significantly damaged my life. And it wasn't until I actually turned around and started listening to Jesus Christ that I was saved. Now I'm happily married. I have one child now with another one on the way, and I've never felt happier.
Even
Oh, that's actually touching, man.
Nico has made
I wonder what Myron actually responded to that individual.
it to phase 3, and regardless of how you feel,
Because he came at him so respectful, you know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, man, you know, I followed you, I supported you, and, you know, I was miserable, and, you know, I found my way with God, and like, I'm happier than ever. Like, I'm just genuinely curious how Myron responded to that. Because if he responded with disrespect, that alone shows like, yeah, this nigga is a piece of shit. But we already know he is, so it doesn't matter.
about him, he's right here. He's absolutely right.
Ultimately, the biggest mistake being part of the red pill manosphere wasn't really the ideology. The biggest mistake was being around people who are full of shit. It felt like somebody first walking into New York City. Oh my God, the big city, huh? Get hit by a car, get robbed or mugged. Oh, I'm so drunk and I was the clueless guy. Hey, la la la, la. I was wearing a crop top and short shorts in the subway at 2 a.m. Hey, boys. If I were to ever do an apology video, it would be for being associated with these leeches. You don't need to follow this. Red pill is dead. Follow God.
So with that, I ask, is the
W. Sneeko? I would say so. That was a good take.
red pill actually helping?
Some accountability there. Can always respect that.
Or is it playing on men's insecurities? For the most part, I think that shit is cooked, man. I think it's become about playing on men's insecurities for a bag and not really caring about whether they succeed or not. Because if they do succeed, why would they need your content anymore? They got the woman of their dreams, they got the house, they got the car, they got the money. They won, they have the cure. Most of these red pillars don't even live by the words that they preach. For example, telling your audience not to date single moms while at the same time dating a single mom.
Yeah, that's crazy. This nigga's, I don't even remember his fucking name. That's how lame he is, but holy.
Dunking on gold diggers and OnlyFans models while at the same time.
Wait, what was this that we just skipped over? I need to see.
Dunking on gold diggers and OnlyFans models while.
Please read, I'm picky.
At the same time, using your influence as a creator to try and sleep with them. Teaching men how to be in relationships with women, while at the same time, not having been in a relationship until your mid-30s. They couldn't game their way out of a paper bag. They tell men to be stoic and level-headed while at the same time being emotional about it.
Not having your first girlfriend till your mid-30s, but still at the same time having a podcast about how to get women is just, what's that meme? Cinema. I ain't gonna lie, I almost respect it. You almost gotta respect it. It's like, damn. He fooled y'all niggas. Nigga hasn't had a girlfriend his entire life until his mid-30s, but somehow he still finessed his way into tricking millions and millions of men on how to get women. If that ain't motivation that you could do anything in this world, bro, that idea that you sleeping on, look, I'm turning this into motivation in general. These weak ass niggas did it. Come on, man, you could do it too, brother. Go chase your dreams, gang.
Every fucking thing and kicking women off your podcast the second they say something you don't like. Telling men you want to help them, but then charging them thousands of dollars for a alpha male boot camp.
You don't fucking deserve to be here. Fucking quit. You piece of shit. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better husband. I want to be a better father. I want to be a better, you fucking whiny piece of shit.
I can go.
Hey, imagine paying thousands of dollars so a fucking average white guy can yell in your face. Bro, I don't even feel bad for you. That's actually just comedy.
On and on about why this shit is trash. I think a lot of this content indirectly or actually directly leads to men relegating women to only being sex objects, something to be conquered, or to just start despising women. Or rather, women in the West. There's 169 million women in the United States of America. 169 million women, and you're telling me you can't find one, not two, not three, not four, but one woman that likes you. Not one.
I'm telling you, that with those numbers, bro, like, you at that point, you're not even trying. And that is 90% of the problem with y'all brothers, man. Y'all want the easy way out. Any brother on this earth that feels like he's struggling with women, look, I know that there's a tough patch. I know it's harder for us, but genuinely speaking, if you are not able to get a girl, it's because you're not trying, honestly. And you might think you're trying, but no, bro. Trying is actually working on yourself, is actually improving on yourself. It's actually losing weight or gaining weight or putting on the muscle. You know what I'm saying? You know, upgrading your style, trying new styles with your hair, you know, growing a beard, shaving your beard, you know, practicing talking to people, growing your communication skills. That's what actually trying looks like. You know what I'm saying? Join social groups. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself out there. Have fun. You know, I joined an acting class the other day. Do something spontaneous, random. Join a chess club, something. Put yourself out there. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to mingle. That's what trying looks like. It's not always just cold approaching and just focusing on women. It's like just improving on yourself. That's what trying looks like. I guarantee you, if you fucking try for yourself and your world and become a better version of you for you, the right people will gravitate towards y'all, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm ending the video here. I feel like we've understand the mission statement. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? Y'all know what it is.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.